Hey, it's Lily back again with another video, and I wanted to make this video for a while because it's snowing where I'm located right now. It's actually 20 degrees outside and it's so chilly. I honestly need to put my hat on for this, but with that saying, it's 20 degrees outside, super chilly. It's been icy for about 2-3 days now, but I had this really great idea I wanted to share, and it's very similar to my last video of why social media is keeping you broke or poor. And I'm sure you probably know this. I'm sure you're probably wondering what's happening to your life being online. And I've already talked a little bit how the benefits I receive of staying offline, and then the benefits I receive for staying online. And so here's something is how social media keeps you broke, and it's not all financial actually. So I wanted to let you know how social media first keeps you broke is your attention span. And you know this already, a lot of people can't even sit through and watch the whole video. In fact, they need some flashy video effect. They need someone to look extremely out of the normal, or someone doing some funny skits or something, right? But people's attention span has shortened so much over the years, and in fact a lot of them have stopped being able to watch a full video with their full focus on it. How many times have we gone to do something and we have videos playing in the background, music, podcasts? How many times have we scrolled while we're trying to find something on our phone? How many times have we opened our phone, we're supposed to do one action such as send a text message, and then we end up saying 2 hours on our phone, forgetting what we're supposed to do at the beginning of time? Yeah, all of us are kind of guilty like that, because social media is actually reducing the time span of your attention. Reality focus is a currency for our mind. Focus is given to us every day, but in a limited time, and a lot of people don't know how to focus. Focusing is actually a skill set. It's actually something that we're all supposed to harness to use to improve our life. But if we spend so much time focusing on things that are not improving our life, imagine how much of that time wasted will affect us. Like how much of that time we could have done great things, but instead we hanged out on the phone and watch really useless things. But the truth is, whatever we put our attention on is what we become. And I've already created a last video too, how what you consume is who you are and what you become. But the truth is, I cannot share this much more. Whatever you do every day, whoever you consume, you talk to, you hang out with, especially online, is you become the average of those people. And the truth is also, your mind is constantly stimulated all the time, that if you can't sit down and not be stimulated by a few minutes, you probably have a problem. And I've done this so many times. That's why I end up ditching social media for some time. And because I couldn't just do one thing. I was trying to get a project done, but I need to watch a video on the side. Reality, do I really need to? No, I don't. It took me much more longer if I were to just turn off the video and do the thing that I'm supposed to do. But having your attention span of being affected is actually dangerous for you. You won't be able to really get things done productively when you really need to, and especially has affected a lot of people, such as texting and driving, or maybe they're at school and they can't be off their phone and listen to class. They have missed out so many important and also can enter very dangerous places with the lack ability to focus. And younger generations and children are being exposed to that so much more earlier, and their parents themselves are unaware of that. And that's why you as a consumer, or you as a person online, should recognize how that affects your mind. Not only does social media affect your attention span, but it also affects your ability to critically think. And I've already posted this so many times, how a lot of people's beliefs and opinions aren't really originated from themselves. They come from other people, from Instagram, influencers, a blog, I don't know, a movie. They actually don't ever critically think about where these ideas come from. They rather take these ideas so someone else can tell them who they are, rather than discover who they want to be. No one really wants to do the work to discover and find deeper layers of themselves. Why? Because they don't want to do the work. and they rather them live a life of mediocrity or safetyness what other people tell them to do. Risk I don't know, risk being seen as an outcast, risk being seen as someone else on the side or not the same like everyone else. But that is something that a lot of people don't know. I know social media was designed, wow, it's so cold here. I know social media has been, I'm like feeling the air. I hope you guys see it's cold. I know social media was designed to keep you addicted. Pretty much the apps are there so you can stay longer on there. Like, it meant to grab your attention. It's meant to have very fast features. It's meant to have the most interesting, curated stories, vlogs, videos that you get to see on your profile, so you stay longer. So whatever you decide you are watching, the more likely that the algorithm will promote things very similar to that, so you can stay longer. It actually tracks how long you're there and promote those similar content in a way to help you stay there longer. The whole point is that they just don't want you to leave that. But with that saying, social media is actually a marketing tool. It's a tool for people who want to sell you something, to get a platform and get connected with a lot of people who have primarily their interested consumers on there. So social media uses us as the consumer as products. We are products to them. So what does that mean is that they collect information from us. So when we sign up for a profile, to use that information to sell it to third parties that would want to market to us. For example, if like TikTok, if you sign up for TikTok takes your age, your even your bio or your location, even your credit card number, stuff like that, and they save it and they keep that information and they sell it to third parties, and those third parties buy that information from TikTok so they can start marketing to you. And what happens is that information is that you eventually get bombarded by ads. You get ads that are, maybe one day you were looking at a purse, and then that same purse shows up on your ad. Well, not only cookies are tracking you from that, but also your profile information knows that you are going to get ads very similar to what you are interested in purchasing. So it's a very, very smart platform to just have consumers find the best service and product that they would more likely be interested in, and for also really great platform for people who are selling on there to find really specific niche communities to sell to, or people like us. We are the product actually on there. We're being sold on social media. Pretty much our information, our ideas, our profiles are being sold online, so people can market to us. And the more active you are on social media, the more information they will start collecting from you and then sending you stuff that's related to you. So another thing too, how social media keeps you broke is financially. We have already talked a lot about the comparison game, how we see a lot of people put their most highlighted life on there, which sometimes we know they're not even true, but people live very glamorous lives on social media, and I have to let people know that's not normal. It's not normal, but people think it should be, to the point that they don't know what normal is. Such as me out here in a normal place, like a lot of people would be like, finally a normal person. I don't know how many people have commented that in my videos lately, like it's a normal person. And because the truth is, when we go online, all we see is glamour, highlights of people in their yachts and mansion, in which they're all really great, I must say. But people don't live that way normally. And some of those things aren't even true. And people, especially young people, are brainwashed to think that is normal, brainwashed to think that this is the lifestyle they should strive for, and it's just the lifestyle that they should get. And if you want that lifestyle, it's not a problem, but young people will start losing their sense of reality of like what is normal for people to have and what is normal not to have. And I think that a lot of young people are often disappointed when they come to real life how that is not the same reflection. And that's really sad to say. Another thing how social media keeps you broke is that primarily your influencers are there to make money, to make a living. And there's some influencers I do follow, and I think they're really great, and they do sell for a living because they need an income, right? But there is also people online on social media who generally aren't there for you. They're just there to make a buck out of you. And so depending how critical you think and depending on who you follow will determine whether the things that you receive out of them are valuable for you. Sometimes they're not people who are there for your best, your best effort, your best side. I can't really think of the right words. They're not really there for you. FYI, they want to talk to you in a way to sell you something. So if you are, imagine if you're very, very young and you don't really know yourself, and you're online talking to people you don't really know, and you really want to solve something like your problem, your self-esteem, I don't know, or you just have no sense of guidance to yourself, it'll be really easy to sell you things. And majority of the time people online, and majority of the time people don't know who they are, so they're easy to sell and to mold and to manipulate and to get a buck out of them. And then you buy a product you probably don't even end up using, or it just never worked out for you. So social media is a great tool to sell things, but it's also a really great place to keep you broke, especially if you don't know yourself. The last thing I actually wanted to talk about how social media keeps you broke is your happiness. And I kind of already twisted this already in a lot of my past conversation, how social media keeps you broke. But happiness is reality constantly stolen from you online if you're comparing yourself or if you live through it. And a lot of people live vicariously through people's online stories, and they are so fixated on people's lives, on influencers. There are people that they're following, celebrities, and wanting that lifestyle so deeply and not having any effort in their own lives. A lot of people live online without actually living their own life. So that's a huge disproportional detachment. And a lot of people also believe that their happiness is always missing. They believe that until I get this new job or this new car or this new house, or I don't know, get taller or prettier or skinnier, whatever it is you have in mind, then you'll be happy. But the truth is, none of those will make you happy, because happiness is not outside of yourself. Happiness is within yourself. Self-acceptance and finding happiness and gratitude every day. And also, there's another video I made it how gratitude is actually how you receive more. So a person who wants to live an extravagant, big, old life and isn't grateful of their life right now, there is no possibility to reach those other heights until you become joyful and grateful at the state you're in. And that's actually a secret that of developing and building wealth, is developing gratitude to every single part of your life. Anyways, it's really cold outside. My feet are freezing. I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to give gratitude every day to where you live. It's 20 degrees outside, but I really needed to make this video in such a pretty setting, and I did not want to miss this opportunity to show you guys how nice it is out here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay warm and safe. I'll see you guys next time. Until next time, bye.